I'm not a dramatic person. I don't usually post stuff like this, but something's been eating at me for months now, and I just need to write it out. Maybe someone out there will help me make sense of this. My son Ethan is 9. He's our only child. My wife Claire says he's just quiet and too smart for his own good. She always says kids like that have a hard time fitting in, and I believed her for a while. But now I'm not so sure. Ethan isn't a bad kid. He doesn't throw tantrums, he doesn't fight with other kids, but he's off, detached. He doesn't laugh when things are funny, doesn't cry when he gets hurt. He talks in a flat voice. Not robotic, just emotionless. Like he's watching himself from far away and only half listening. Claire says that's just his personality, that I'm expecting too much from him, but there are things that don't sit right with me. A few months ago, Ethan came home with a ripped shirt and a busted lip. He said he tripped on the playground. Later, I overheard him whispering to himself in his room, repeating the phrase, "They don't get to win, they don't get to win." When I asked him what that meant, he said, "Nothing. I was pretending." We later found out he'd been bullied. Some older kids pushed him around at recess and made fun of how he talks. When we spoke to the school counselor, she said Ethan doesn't really connect with the other students, that he often sits alone, drawing or staring out the window. I asked to see the drawings. Most were normal, but one stuck with me. It was of a house on fire, stick figures standing outside it, smiling. One figure was smaller than the others and had no mouth, just a blank face. When I asked him about it, he said, "It's a dream I had. Everyone was happy." Claire said I was reading too much into it, but things started disappearing around the house. Small things. My watch. The garage keys. A pair of my shoes. I'd find them days later in strange places, under Ethan's bed, stuffed inside pillowcases, even once inside the toilet tank. He never admitted to it, never got defensive, just said he hadn't seen them. He started locking his door at 9 years old. When I asked why, he said he didn't want anyone touching his stuff, even though we'd never gone through his things. I brought it up with Claire, and she said, "He's just trying to feel safe. You don't know what it's like to be picked on like he was." I tried to be understanding, I really did. But 2 nights ago, I caught him standing in the hallway at 2 a.m.,